Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time with Star Wars TIE Fighter. Before we get into this, though, I need to just cover a couple things. We skipped... Well, we're gonna end up skipping 4 games in 1994. Like, half the list, really. So I just want to talk about them quick before we get into TIE Fighter. So first up was Doom 2. Skip that, because I've already done a Let's Play of it. I've talked about Doom a lot, just like the original Doom. I don't really love Doom 2 all that much. You know, if I have a hankering to play original Doom, it's gonna be the original Doom.
The Empire is on the verge of success. Soon, peace and order will be...
Yeah, when I did Doom 2, the playthrough, you know, there were just some levels that are just really freaking annoying that bothered me. But it's a perfectly fine game. I don't mind it being on this list. Because by and large, it is just more Doom, you know. Then Earthbound. This one's a little bit more of a question mark. Nowadays, you know, it's kind of a struggle.
This rebel strong.
There's Thrawn.
Commence the attack. Yes, sir.
Alright, I just need to... I mean, this is all really cool. I will admit, this is all very cool, but I need to just talk. There we go. Right, so Earthbound. Nowadays, the gameplay, the actual combat and character development and all that, that's very dry. I mean, was meant to just kind of be heavily inspired by Dragon Quest, so there's not a whole lot going on there. But when I was a kid, I didn't give a shit about any of that, you know. And when I was a kid, Earthbound was just like this magical thing. Like, it's insane that we even had Earthbound when I was a kid. Because it wasn't that, like, well known or well talked about back in '95 when it came out. Sold 140,000 units in the US. And Nintendo deemed its American release as unsuccessful. So yeah, it was just... We got it just like on a vacation. We happened to go into a Blockbuster, and that's what we picked up. And so it was like a fishing vacation, but a lot of the time was just spent playing Earthbound. And yeah, there's just something magical about that game, you know? The setting was just so unique compared to Final Fantasies and Chrono Triggers and Breath of Fires and stuff like that. Of being just like modern day, you know, just like small towns and stuff, modern day, like, you know, cars are driving around, you get a bicycle, there's like pop culture references, and you know, you're just eating like cheeseburgers and things. Like, it was just very unique. And then visually, the music, you know, all that, the presentation was just so damn charming and lovable. It was awesome. And yeah, all the dialogue and the characters, it's just a really magical game. There isn't much like it. And so, yeah, even, you know, even me, like, when I was younger, like, I went around and just talked to everybody just because I loved the world. I loved the setting so much. So... Yeah, I mean, I'd probably say yes, it is one of the best games of all time. I... Yeah, the actual combat, gameplay, stuff like that, it is kind of just there. But everything else going on in that game is just so good and so wonderful and so unique that it's fine. It's all good. So yeah, that if I was making my top 1,000 list, Earthbound would absolutely be on it. But it wouldn't be like absurdly high or anything like that. There's a lot of turn-based RPGs I like more than Earthbound, but it's hard to find any like as charming as Earthbound. Then the other game, Final Fantasy VI, obviously. I mean, obviously. I don't really need to say anything else about it. I've talked a lot about Final Fantasy VI in my life. And then Super Metroid. Yeah, I mean, I would say Super Metroid is probably still the best game in the series. Um, I like Fusion. I definitely like Fusion, but it is hampered a little bit by being on the Game Boy Advance, I feel. And I like Dread quite a bit. I thought that was good, although the difficulty in that was just kind of bullshit. Whereas Super Metroid just hits so many sweet spots. Um, and it's still just like, played constantly by plenty of people that are just doing new things with it, finding new tricks and speed running and the randomizers. And I mean, yeah, it's just one of those all timers. So, I get, like I said, when I was younger, Super Metroid was like the sort of action game. We had all the RPGs, but best action game, Super Metroid. Yeah, so that's it. A bunch of amazing games in 94 for the SNES. Very solid stuff. As far as the list is concerned, definitely the SNES is potentially best year. Yeah, I would say so. 93 was also really good. Um, but yeah, the combination of Earthbound, Final Fantasy VI, and Super Metroid, that's a pretty big whammy. 91 did have Link to the Past and Final Fantasy IV. But Final Fantasy IV is just not 6. Anyways, let's talk about Star Wars TIE Fighter. So we have another LucasArts game. This is not an adventure game, though, of course. It's a bummer they never did a Star Wars adventure game. But this is a space flight simulator and space combat game, part of their X-Wing series. So X-Wing came out in 93, but from what I understand, it really doesn't hold up too well and is just kind of excessively difficult. TIE Fighter 94, however, this one apparently does hold up pretty well. And I looked around to see, like, is it still worth playing? Is it still recommended? And it's like unanimously, yes, it is still recommended. My issue with TIE Fighter, however, is on the technical side, like the actual control issues and things like that. Um, because it's very complex. If you look at like the actual control schemes for TIE Fighter, which I had up somewhere in some sort of tab. I think I've lost it. But it's all, I mean, it's showing you a joystick here, and I guess theoretically you could play with like a joystick in one hand and your keyboard in the other, but there's so many keyboard controls that it's really meant to be played with the keyboard not maybe entirely, but a major focus on it. So you've got controls for increasing speed, decreasing speed, full throttle, two-thirds throttle, one-third throttle, zero throttle, match speed with currently selected target, hyperdrive, slam overdrive, which is used for like one mission or something like that, or I don't know. Then you can adjust your tractor beam recharge rate, your laser recharge rate, your shield recharge rate. You can direct energy from shields to lasers, direct energy from lasers to shields. You can cycle through your available weapons, select firing mode for your weapon, toggle your shield configuration between all forward, all rear, or equal distribution, toggle your beam weapon on and off. Then you can select, there's like loads of buttons just for targeting stuff. Next available target, previous available target, enemy fighter nearest to me, nearest enemy attacking me, newest craft in the area, nearest attacker of your current target, cycle through your target's components, cycle through target's components in reverse order, threat display of current target, then you have presets of targets, then you have communications with your wingmen, ordering them to attack your target, cover you, evasive action, reinforcements, blah blah blah. Then you get various like system-related stuff to display goals, your map, your message log, damage assessment. You can eject. You can turn your flight recorder or camera on or off. Yeah, I mean it's insane. And if you play like Elite Dangerous, it's also kind of insane like that. But not quite. I don't think it's as insane. A lot of stuff is buried in menus and stuff like that, so I don't know. But, yeah, we'll see. I did fire this up before and did, like, the practice little mission, and it functions, but we'll see. So I have a controller plugged in, and I can go through this calibration, but we're not actually going to use a controller because I don't know how to move up the throttle using a controller. Because normally I guess that would be the job of like your throttle device if that was plugged in. We have copy protection here, but I've got all that sorted. The word here is magnificent. Okay.
Enter your name, pilot.
Yes, Mangg. Flight cadet. Yes. Okay. New battle, train simulator, register, combat chamber, tech room, film room. I don't know if we want new battle or not. Battle 1, Aftermath of Hoth. Pursue rebels fleeing from Hoth. Yeah, we're on the Empire side here. Obviously. So this takes place between Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Yeah, I mean, there's no, like, turn here. You are a loyal member of the Empire from start to finish. The game ends with you preventing a coup against Emperor Palpatine and being personally rewarded during a large ceremony. So, though playing on the side of the Star Wars saga's villain, the game presents Imperial forces as maintainers of peace and order in a tumultuous galaxy. Which is reinforced as player character mostly serves under the tactical genius Thrawn rather than the terrifying Darth Vader. Yeah, Thrawn's good. Alright. So, Hoth System Battle 1, Mission 1. Join battle. Okay. Talk to flight officer. Look at this. What are the mission objectives? You are to inspect all cargo-carrying vessels that pass through this area. To accomplish this, target each freighter and transport, then fly close enough for your ship sensors to determine what cargo the vessel has on board. Check your progress on the mission goals screen, toggled by hitting G. G, I say! What craft will I be flying? You will fly the TIE Fighter, designated Alpha 1. You'll be the only craft in your flight group. Stay alert for radio messages as the mission progresses. What opposition will there be? Freighter traffic has been above normal in this area. We think this is related to the retreat of rebel forces in the aftermath of our attack on their base on Hoth. Stay alert for rebels hidden amongst the freighter convoys. Yes. Let us diggity do it. We're in a TIE Fighter. We're scanning freighters. Alright, so... incoming ships are entering the area in a buoy B-18. Buoy. Inspect all craft. So the mouse is slow, to say the least. But not agonizingly slow. And I am looking for ships. So you can use the minus and plus keys to slowly change your speed, or we can set full power. But I don't even know what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. How do I know if this is buoy? These are all TIE fighters. Oh no, there's freighters. Okay, I guess there's buoy B-17. Buoy B-18 is over there, but I'm assuming it's these ships. Alright, let's slow down a bit. Okay, it's been inspected. Inspected. Transport Sigma 2. Illegal cargo located on one of the freighters. Which one? Imperial transports are being dispatched aboard the freighter. Stuff unknown. Let's scan this thing. Hold on, let me close in. Does this match? No, that's okay. Food stuff, incoming shuttles. Oh, this contains rebels. Well, I should just fucking blow it out of the sky. They're fucking rebels. All TIE fighters, beware of enemy shuttles. Okay. You got it. Eat shit and die, rebels. Okay, I ran out of lasers. Not really sure where that's represented on screen.
Target disabled.
Hold on. What was, let me look at the laser controls here a little bit more. F9 is adjust the laser recharge rate, and then semicolon is direct energy from shields to lasers. Should we try that? Not equipped with a deflector shield system. Okay. Cannons recharge at an increased rate. There you go. Or are we just meant to...
Abort mission. Mission a failure.
Mission failed? Some craft have slipped by without being inspected? Fuck me, these controls. Okay. Talk to flight officer. Return to briefing. Fly mission again. I guess. Full power. Oh, I'm gonna inspect this shit, don't worry. What do we think? It's always gonna be like the third. Scan that shit. Food stuff. 3. Scan that shit. Why'd you scatter it? How close do I have to get? Rebels! Oh no! Destroy them! I should probably haul an ass. Alright, but I also have to rush off to go get some other ones. Somewhere. Somewhere? Over here, maybe? Or... whoops. There's the pink thing? Maybe it's the pink thing I'm supposed to go for. I don't know.
Target disabled.
I got the nav buoys. Troopers? Oh, those are my guys. 3 Corellian transports. Yonder.
Abort mission. Mission a failure.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck this.
Commence capture operation.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean... something like Sensible World of Soccer, I can just be like, well, I don't know anything about this. This isn't my thing. Never played anything. Never gonna play anything like this. If people say it's one of the best games of all time, sure. But this shit, like, I've played space combat games.
Capture operation.
Why is this so good? Why is this so much better than other games in its genre? I don't know. I mean, I don't. Why? I don't know. I have zero interest in playing any more of this. I can tell you that. And
Abort mission. Mission a failure.
but I mean, I don't know. I mean, people just like can't stop just like jerking this game off and being like, this is the best game ever made. I mean, this is I don't know. I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind, but I just like I'm not getting it. I mean, maybe if this was like remade or something like that, I could. I don't know. I mean,
Abort mission. Mission a failure.
like, literally, I can't find a single person to say a single bad thing about this game other than, like, the graphics don't really look incredible anymore. But, yeah, I mean, just, like... People fucking love this game, man. I don't know. So I don't know. I guess like faced with such overwhelming positivity, who the fuck am I to say otherwise? Yeah, I mean I can't like everyone just loves it. Everyone that has touched this game just this is like the new Dune movie all over again, where everyone is just like, "What you didn't love it? What?" Like it's just like universal.
Abort mission. Mission a failure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get it. And like countless people saying it's the best Star Wars game ever made. Like they have yet to top this. And even people that are just like, "Wow, I've never played this before. I just played it today. How have I never gotten into this before? This is incredible. This is the best." Like, what am I doing wrong? I don't know. Let me look at some of these other videos. Am I just really shit?
Abort mission. Mission a failure.
I mean, watching videos, I see people going into like all the sub menus.
Alpha 1, target destroyed.
to like find the things that they're looking for. So I mean, I guess you could like, good God, in-flight map. Okay, so you have this. Okay, so there's all that. But then I thought there was another targeting screen. I mean, you can just automatically target the newest craft in the area. So I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I think we probably just have to chalk it up again to just not being my thing. Like, you give me something like Wizardry 1, some turn-based, ancient-ass RPG, you know, like, okay, I'll fucking dive into that slowly but surely and just chew through it and enjoy it. But giving me a flight simulator with like a billion controls and yeah, I don't know.
Abort mission. Mission a failure.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm not that into flight sim. Like, really, the only thing I've ever played for any reasonable amount of time is Elite Dangerous. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, okay. I'm not gonna shit on the game, because clearly, like, I am just in some extreme fucking minority here. Like, don't ever say anything bad about TIE Fighter, because you are fucking wrong. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm not gonna shit on it. And, you know, fine, sure. It has to be one of the best games of all time. Like, no other Star Wars game is this beloved. Like, even KOTOR and stuff has people shitting on it.
Abort mission. Mission a failure.
Yeah, so I think that's all we're gonna talk about here with TIE Fighter, because I really don't want to spend any more time with it, and I'm just gonna feel bad for saying that and thinking that, because I'm clearly wrong. There is apparently, like, a remake of it, a fan-made remake, that looks like just vastly, vastly better. But it's a remake, or it's a mod for X-Wing Alliance from 1999, and then just ports the original games, the original missions over to it. But still, you know, if you wanted to play a more modern take on TIE Fighter, then there you go. But no, I mean, people don't even care about that.
Abort mission. Mission a failure.
Alright, yeah, I'm just... Feel free in the comments to just explain to me how fucking wrong I am. But I still don't want to spend any more time playing TIE Fighter. So, that's that. That's that. My name is Mangg. This has been Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time with Star Wars TIE Fighter. And I'll see you fine folks next time.